Welcome once again to Chelan County Connection. I'm your host, Randy Rhodes. Today we welcome our special guest, Nolan Atoa. Nolan, how are you?
I'm doing good today, Randy. How are you doing?
Fantastic and good to meet you finally.
Likewise. Nice to meet you.
Now, Nolan, you're a security guard at Chelan County and you work for Pacific Security and you're contracted there. Let's first of all welcome you to the podcast today. And you and your crew man the main entrance to the Chelan County Courthouse, Justice Center, including the public jail entrance, the entrance to Superior and District Court, Prosecutor's Office. Before we get to the meat of what you do on your job, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm 26 years old. I'm not from in town. I moved here from Tacoma, Washington. I moved here with some family. I've been in the county. I've been working for the county for about 2 years now. And this is a little bit about me.
So, Nolan, tell us, how did you find yourself in this position?
At the time, I was working in Wenatchee and I just needed a job. So I was looking for work and I ended up coming across Pacific Security. And then they ended up having a contract with the courthouse. I ended up taking it from there and just been working here since.
So, when you're not working at the county courthouse, how do you like to spend your off time?
On my off time, if I'm not working, I like to spend a lot of time with my family. I do have kids. I just recently was able to become a dad, so spend a lot of time with my son and hang out with him. And if I'm not with my family, then you could catch me at your local Planet Fitness.
Hey, fantastic. Congratulations.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So, Nolan, let's talk about your job a little bit. Run us through maybe what a typical day is like working at the security station at the Chelan County Courthouse.
So every day we were contracted to work here from about 7:30 to 5:30 p.m. Usually show up with my partner. His name is Gavin. We get the keys from the jail. From there, we go inside to our vestibule. There's two radios there. We grab the radios. We unlock the doors. And throughout the day, we just scan people in and make sure that the building is safe.
So, Nolan, including juvenile, how many people are on your team?
So you have me and Gavin, which is our daily there, and then we have another guard named Joey, which goes to juvenile during the day. And juvenile's not so long, so he's only here for like half the day. And then as well as we have three sheriffs that are on deck, which is Deputy Canoyer, Deputy Shaw, and Deputy Kenny.
And then, Nolan, what are some of the tools primary to your job?
When people come in, we ask that you remove all your items out of your pockets and put it inside the basket. After they do that, then you have to walk through the metal detector, which you can see right there. And if they tend to go off, we also have this wand that we use, and we do a figure eight around them, check their belts. We tell them to pull up their socks. That way, if there's anything right there, take off their hats, and then they're on their way from there.
So, what are things that people cannot bring into the courthouse?
Pretty much, and things that people that cannot bring in the courthouse. You cannot vape in the courthouse. You can't bring knives in there. You are allowed to bring your gun, but right there at our desk, right there, we have a lockbox which they put their guns in there, and we safeguard it until they're out of the building. That way, people don't leave it in their car, and people don't get their cars broken into, and they feel safe. Anything that we do safeguard, we do give on the way out, unless it's paraphernalia.
Any strange things you've had to confiscate?
Oh, yes, definitely. I've seen almost anything that you could think of in these people's bags, from just out of the ordinary, just stuff that people like to hold on to. I mean, definitely a lot of different things.
Okay. Nolan, what time do you and your crew clock in and out? And what about when employees leave?
So every day, like I said, we get here. It starts at 7:30, and me and Gavin like to show up about 10 minutes earlier, so just to get prepared and get everything turned on. After that, we get off of the doors lock at 5 o'clock. Then we go to the parking lot and we make sure that all the county employees are okay and make sure that nothing's going on in the parking lot. We hang out there until about 5:30 with the Deputy Shaw and Deputy Canoyer as well.
Well, our guest this time out on Chelan County Connection, Nolan Atoa, security at the Chelan County Courthouse. Nolan, when people have to visit the county courthouse, sometimes it can be a little stressful that maybe they're going to court, getting booked into jail even, visiting a loved one in jail. So your attitude and composure is very important on the job. Let's talk about that a little bit.
That's nothing special. I just try to do my best. I start off with a smile. I get people welcoming, let them know that whatever you're here for, I'm not worried about it, man. I'm just here to do my job and let you guys know that this is a safe area. Try to interact with them, try to find the mutual ground, see what's going on. And then from there, they seem to love it.
Well, Nolan, you do have a reputation for working very well with the public and coming to work with a smile on your face every day. That's very important. What is some of your approach in speaking to somebody that, might be in distress?
You just got to find the silver lining in any situation. That's what I try to do is, figure out what's going on, tell them I'm here for them, I hear them out. From there, try to figure out a situation to de-escalate it, and like I said, find the silver lining. That'll make your day in any situation, however bad it is. Just got to find that.
Nolan, what do you think you enjoy the most about working with the public like that?
Working with the public, it just gives back to me, letting somebody know that I've helped them or made them feel good today, or no matter what you're going through. Like I said, you got a lot of stuff over here going through courts, superior courts, district courts, divorces, people coming here for wills. So, they're not coming here with the best attitude, but if you could smile to them, let them hear you out for a second, it changes.
Nolan, some of the fun you guys have at the courthouse, you and your crew have kind of come up with a question of the day to engage employees and the public. Maybe an example of one or two of the questions you guys have come up with.
Oh yeah, like I said, it's a struggle to get here to the courthouse. So we know a lot of people are dealing with things. So we tend to try to break the ice with the question that we call a poll or slash survey. Simple things such as, would you rather be in the summer or in the winter? And then we get together the polls. People talk about, oh, summer because it's hot, winter because of this and so forth. Winter because you could wear your boots, what you're wearing, clothing, etc., things like that. Another question, as it's coming down to the Super Bowl around this time, we're asking people who's winning the Super Bowl. Who do you guys got the best chance at winning the Super Bowl? And then we go from there, and they laugh about it. They talk about football, and it makes their day. And they come back waiting for the next question every time.
Has anybody said Kansas City Chiefs yet?
They are not a big fan of the Chiefs. They don't want them to go again. They do not want them again.
I like it too myself. Hey, I don't know if you were aware, but our director Jill has come up with a couple of questions of the day for you. If you're up for it.
No problem. I would love to answer any questions.
All right. So, would you rather spend a day snow plowing with the county road crew during a snowstorm, or spend a week fixing irrigation lines at Omi Gardens?
Oh, I might have to spend the week with the county crew, man. Hang out with the maintenance boys for a little bit, honestly. If you didn't add that part, I might go to Omi Gardens because I've never been there. Like I said, I'm not from here. I heard it's a beautiful place, so I might have went with that. But since we got some county employees, I'll hang out with them for a week.
Might be kind of fun hanging on the snow plow when we get about a foot of snow.
Correct. Yes, for sure.
All right, Nolan, there is one more here, and that is, would you rather? Now, this is a tough one if you ask me. Would you rather give a 1 hour presentation to the county commissioners in front of the media and the public, or shovel livestock stalls at the fairgrounds during our 4-day county fair?
That's a tough one. That's a tough one. I gotta think about that one. You hit me with a tricky pull, man. I might have to use this one next time. I'm probably gonna have to go with the media one for sure for an hour. And see
And
how that goes.
just judging from the short time talking to you, I think you think very well on your feet. You do a great job with that.
I appreciate that, Randy.
So, Nolan, did you have any final thoughts as you might want to put out there for people that are coming to our historic Chelan County Courthouse?
Yes, definitely. Just want to let everyone know that you know, just all in all with the interview and whatnot, like the questions you have asked me, just hope that everyone has felt welcomed and warmed here and that their love is here, and just know that whatever you guys are going through when you guys are here, whether it be courts or divorces or whatever it is, that when you see the security guards, know we're here for you guys, here to an extra ear for you guys, someone to let go of some pressure, someone to talk to. So if that's ever the case, we're always here, and I appreciate everybody that has seen things, because I definitely just live my life like this, not for the pats and the backs or anything like that, but it is cool that people do recognize it because it's a daily thing that definitely goes on. And I appreciate everybody for that.
Well, Nolan, from where I'm sitting, your attitude speaks for itself. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Randy. You take care. Nice to meet you.